This is We've Been Drinking MMA, and this is our rapid fire prediction video for the UFC Fight Night Barbosa Yusuf, and we're doing all 10 fights. Here it is. For me, this is backhand. We got Tamara Lisboa versus Ravina Oliveira Moraia. Tentatively, I'm going with Tamara Lisboa. She's got the more combinations. She has one fight in the UFC, so I'm going with her. The other woman has never been tested in the UFC yet. First fight in the UFC. We got Ashley Yoder versus Emily Ducote. I'm going with Emily Ducote. You know, they're both pillow hands, so it's going the distance. That's what my real bet is. But for this video's sake, going with Ducote. She got a little bit more power on the leg kicks. Chris Gutierrez, Alaton Gili. Going with Chris Gutierrez is the pick, but I believe it's going to be Chris Gutierrez by decision. They're just both way too defensive, so I'm going to be trying to see Gutierrez by decision or just if it going the distance for my bet when the props come out Tuesday, Wednesday next week. We got Irina Alexieva versus Melissa Dixon. I'm going with Irina Alexieva. She's just a brawler. I'm not going to be putting money on it because she only has one fight in the UFC, and Melissa Dixon has never been in the UFC. This is her first fight, so I'm just going to see how it goes. Melissa Dixon is more of a wrestler. Alexieva's got the brawling, so just going with the brawler. And Darren Elkins versus TJ Brown, going with TJ Brown. I am putting money on this one. TJ Brown is the younger, stronger, better distance, better athlete, because Darren Elkins is 39 years old. So going with the youth of TJ Brown with the more power and can stop the takedown, and is on the rise. Elkins on his way down. Christian Rodriguez versus Cameron Simon. Tentatively, I'm picking Simon, but in reality, we got pillow hands again. So it's really, my bet is going to be going all 3 rounds, the distance. So I'm waiting for those odds to come out to bet it. And you got Edgar Cherez versus Lacerda. I don't like this fight at all because it ended in a draw 3 weeks ago, and they're rebooking it. And they're both losing fighters in the UFC. Lacerda's 0-4. Cherez is 0-1 and 1 because of the draw. So Lacerda's 0-4-1. And the pick is Cherez, I guess, but I'm just not putting any money on this fight. They're both losers in the UFC, and I just don't really I'm not interested in the fight. Jonathan Martinez versus Adrian Yanez. My pick is Jonathan Martinez. Just the distance control a little bit, the activity of the leg kicks, super fast leg kicks, body kicks, head kicks, and Yanez stands a little bit too close, but he's more proven fighter. He's number 12 in the world, and Martinez is number 14. I'm just going with the number 14 Martinez because he's on the rise, and Yanez just got knocked out. Versus a good fighter, though, obviously Rob Font. We got Jennifer Maia in the co-main event versus Araja. Going with Jennifer Maia. Just think she throws punches in bunches, and she actually lands quite a bit. Araja just doesn't throw enough, and when she throws, she's hesitant, and she counters, but with no power. It's really pillow hands again for both of them, but Maia should win this easy. She's minus 140, so it's a good price. I do like putting money on that one for Jennifer Maia. And then you got the main event, Sodiq Yusuf versus Edson Barboza. I'm just going with Edson Barboza, even though Yusuf is the favorite. I like the underdog in this fight. Barboza is quicker with the footwork, much faster leg kicks. In and out. He has less power in the hands, but he still does have power. He has a knockout win about 3-4 fights ago against Shane Burgos, so he's got some power. Yusuf has got the power, but he's just too slow. And I think the speed is going to beat the difference maker in this fight. So I'm going with Barboza. Lousy, how about you for the rapid fire predictions?
Here are my rapid fire. Lisboa versus Moraes. I'm going Lisboa because of her actual aggressiveness in the fights. Ashley Yoder versus Ducat. I am thinking this is going to go very easily, going to go to the distance, but I'm going to pick Ducat because she's just a better fighter. Chris Gutierrez versus Alaton Gili. I'm going Gutierrez because of his experience, and I think this is going to go the distance as well. Alexieva versus Dixon. I actually think Dixon is a better fighter, but I'm going Alexieva because she brawls and she's kind of crazy. Next fight is TJ Brown versus Elkins. I am going TJ Brown because of striking, and he's just a better fighter in this particular instance. Christian Rodriguez, the main card, Christian Rodriguez versus Cameron Simon. I'm going Christian Rodriguez. His takedown defense and his flare striking, I think he's going to beat Simon. Next fight is Daniel Cerda versus Cherez. I'm going Cherez, but I have no confidence in this whatsoever. Next fight is Yanez versus Martinez. I'm going Yanez because of his aggressiveness, his boxing. I think he's going to win this fight. Jennifer Maia versus Arujo. I'm going Maia because of her expertise, and she actually, whatever she does, does it first. So that's why I'm picking Maia. Next fight, I'm probably in the main event. I'm going to probably live bet this, but tentatively I'm going to pick Youssef because of his youth and his angles and when he's striking. So that's the rapid fire.
There we go. So rapid fire predictions for this October 14th UFC Fight Night. Youssef Barboza, appreciate you listening. And yeah, like and subscribe and comment, please, for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you.